This is Justin talking about Solo. People are going around talking about boycotting the movie, talking about they're not going to see the movie or they're going to wait another week. For me, chances are probably I will see it in theater, and for my expectations, there's some people are saying that we need to let the past die and forget about our expectations, and I'll be honest, I'm not going to be doing that. For me, it's not just being older. It's not being a young fan back in the 90s and all, and when you have the prequels, which, for good or bad, they're good. Some of them. They have their good moments, they have their bad moments, they have the stuff that makes you go, what were they thinking? But here's the deal. For me, if I go see it, I probably will have a closed mind, especially being a military veteran. And as such, this can be, I probably make 4 videos. Now, they're probably going to be spoilers, though, so keep that in mind. And you have the first one, which is, hey, here's the overall, my expectations. Probably 10-minute video there. Now, the next video is probably going to be the military one, because in the Legends, Han Solo was a veteran. He served in the Imperial military for a stint, but then got discharged because of politics, to put it bluntly. And then you were looking at the security. We have that train scene that they showed in the spoilers, which I'm kind of interested in. Now those are going to be probably the first 2 videos. Third video. Now, as a GM for the Star Wars RPG, well, as a person that plays the RPG for Star Wars, especially under Fantasy Flight Games. Fantasy Flight Games has done great work, especially when you come to the fact that in the 4 years, I want to say, actually no, I'll take that back, about 6 years since they came out with the Edge of the Empire beta, you're looking at a massive, does Solo add to the lore? Does it add to it? That's the problem I have with The Last Jedi. It did not add to the lore. It made the galaxy feel small. Okay? It made the galaxy feel extremely small. And you don't want that. The fact that you had it where the movie just was clunky. And that's one reason why it looks bad. Now, a lot of you are saying that Solo is a movie that no one wanted. I will gladly say that I did. Well, correction. I did not want a movie. I'll stay right there. Okay. The better statement is, we wanted a Solo, at best, a duology. Okay, a Solo where it's like the first half is a young Han Solo. We go into Corellia. We look at the stuff. We embrace the non-imperial side. Okay, the civilian side, as it were. And then maybe go into a little bit of his military background. Okay, maybe he burns bridges as a civilian that forces him to join the military. Now, second movie would have been, okay, this is his military career. He's a rising star until Legends. Let's take Legends, for example. He meets Chewbacca, and he saves Chewbacca's life, but loses his military career, gets a dishonorable discharge because of politics, and then we see his criminal side, his smuggler days, which that would be awesome. This is what we were looking for. Having it be put together in one go, I'm not too excited about. Now, this Alan Ehrenreich, or whatever his name is, the guy that plays Han Solo, I'm not feeling the vibes. Danny Glover, he's just, dude, the hairstyle is a little weird, but he's smooth. And then there, of course, you have the whole pansexual deal, which, quite honestly, some people are being too extreme with it. Personally, though, let's face it, if there's anyone we expect to be sleeping with anyone, I mean, this is a guy that's going to charm the knickers off anyone. Londo's the guy. He's a businessman. He's smooth. He's not a con artist, or he doesn't try to be a con artist. He makes it where it's like, look, this is what I want. This is what I'm willing to do. Let's make a deal. Okay, this is a guy that's supposed to leave his enemies with a smile on their face. Yeah, he may hate his guts, but they view him as, like, you know what? He's an asset. Okay, he's not out there to screw anyone over. Not, or at least not directly screw anyone over. Okay, I mean, he'll leave you in a better place and all, but it's what you do with it later on that happens. So for me, that's gonna be the big 4 videos. One is a general review, second will be a military review, and third and maybe 4 will be RPGs, because one will be RPG, one will be a lore, because at the end of the day, that's the problem I have with Star Wars The Last Jedi. They really just banged the lore up to the point where it was just stupid. And then The Force Awakens was nice, but it wasn't... He played it too soft, and then he messed up the... He just screwed over the lore, if I can use that term, if I'm using that analogy correctly, because he made it where the First Order is supposed to be this... It's supposed to be weaker than the Empire. That's the first point. 2, it's supposed to be more dogmatic, if I'm using that right terminal. They're supposed to believe in the Empire's beliefs, which is power and central authority, and yeah, it's not great, but then again, you have to look at what the Republic was doing, which was, especially before it fell and all, was just the sheer amount of corruption they went through. Now, and maybe that's to be off another video too, the politics, because let's face it, with the Star Wars Legacy, we were basically told that the Republic became corrupt. Prequels, and they didn't really go over that whole lot with the original trilogy, but with the prequel trilogy, you see it. I mean, when you let corporations be able to dictate policy to the point where people are starving, when crime is not just isn't just okay, someone does it because they want a challenge or they were hungry and all, but when crime is actually like, hey, they have to do in order to survive, in order for their families to survive, that's a major downfall, that's a major issue, and maybe that'll be covered here. That, and I'm kind of curious if Jabba the Hutt's going to show up. Let's face it, that's gonna be a question I would like to ask, because let's face it, if we get Jabba the Hutt, that'll be nice. But if we do great. So that's my opinion. I'll let you know as when I see it and all what my view on it is, and then if there's spoilers, spoilers. If not, not. You all have a good day. Hope you all have a pleasant day and enjoy the weekend. Enjoy Memorial Day. Have a good day now. Bye.